Now I have absolute definitive proof that Disney does not care for Star Wars. Okay, that Disney hates Star Wars. There is absolute proof here that George Lucas was banned by Disney. Yep, there was a preview for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, and guess who was not invited? George Lucas. Okay, why did he not invite the creator of Star Wars to do a Star Wars movie? Okay, he made your franchise. Okay, he made your franchise popular. Well, of course, no, how dare you, no, George Lucas, he's a white dude. Oh no, okay, you know, he's a bad, bad man because he made Star Wars popular. Okay, he didn't like your awful garbage sequel trilogy with all the entire cast. Didn't like it. He didn't like the Disney version of Star Wars because the Disney version sucks. Okay, you know, completely, Disney said, "Oh, we care about George Lucas's vision." Saying that, "Oh, they release the original cuts because they care about George Lucas." Well, if they care about George Lucas and they really care about Star Wars, maybe they will be letting him watch the newest Star Wars movie. Okay, they would be allowing him to see this movie and inviting him to see it. Okay, and the first previews. Okay, but you know who they did invite? They invited Wizard Banks. She has nothing to do with Star Wars. But no, we had to invite Wizard Banks. We had to invite Wizard Banks because, of course, we had to. Okay, that's how Disney is. Okay, they don't care about Star Wars. Okay, we don't have any of the media talking about this. We don't have any of the mainstream media, which talking about this because, of course, they won't. Because it destroys the narrative that the sequel trilogy is complete trash and nobody likes it. The fact that they're altering the scores on IMDb from a 6.3 to a 10 out of 10 is really telling for Star Wars, okay? A franchise that used to be so universally beloved is now a franchise that is just another forgettable blockbuster is telling as well, okay? Star Wars will no longer have that brand recognition, okay? Star Wars, expect not the original trilogy, new Star Wars, the sequels, and whatever Disney comes up with, and Kathleen Kennedy comes up with. Okay, they're never gonna be the same success as the Force Awakens, which was the first Star Wars movie made by Disney, or the prequels, especially the original trilogy. Those movies will always be considered better than The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker and Solo: A Star Wars Story. Whereas, yes, The Rise of Skywalker is a bad movie. I don't have to tell you that because I bet everybody already knew The Rise of Skywalker was gonna suck, okay? Disney Star Wars sucks, okay? Disney Star Wars, okay? You know, it's just terrible. No one cares about Disney Star Wars. Okay, no one watches Disney Star Wars. Okay, the only people who watch Disney Star Wars are the same people who gave Frozen 2 a 10 out of 10. Are the same people who said the Lion King remake was a masterpiece. Okay, these are the same people who are willing to buy Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, other than reviewing it. Okay, other than watching it just to review it to see how bad it really is. Okay, not watching it to actually see if it's good or bad, but watching it to make sure to see if it's actually a good Star Wars movie. But considering that all the leaks are true, oh wait, really, something fell over. I'll pick it up afterwards. Considering that all the leaks are true, it's Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. This franchise is just a dead franchise at this point. You know, we want Star Wars to be Star Wars again. We don't want Star Wars to be a lifeless husk of a franchise. We don't want Star Wars to turn into that one franchise that everybody hates. But it seems that Disney does not care. It seems that Disney only cares about money. Okay? Disney only cares about the money. And the money behind anything. Okay? And the Disney Star Wars, the Disney version of the movies, no one wants to watch them besides the Disney fan base, the Disney fan base and the normies. Okay, most people who went to go, yeah, and basically, Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, it's just ever since the first trailer has become a massive disaster. Okay, in the likes that people have not seen before. Pokemon Sword Shield was a success despite all the controversy, but Pokemon, it was the first game that was subject to that controversy. People finally woke up to the game faked awful acts and decided to see how bad Pokemon Sword and Shield is. And I won't be surprised the next game, the next generation of Pokemon, does way worse than Pokemon Sword and Shield, does way worse than Sun and Moon. And it follows the same trends that happened to Star Wars. The same trends that happened to a franchise that used to be beloved by millions of people around the world. A franchise that people used to love. So George Lucas was banned from his own movie. It's just ridiculous how low Disney has gotten, how disrespectful Disney has done to Star Wars. Okay, and that's basically it. Goodbye.